We are in Hilltop Schoolhouse. It was built in 1898 and it is the only public building left from the town of Hilltop.
To tell the tale of this historic schoolhouse, one must explain the history of the town of Hilltop, Colorado.
This used to be not only a railroad town, but before that it was where the Pony Express came through, even though that was short-lived. The Wells Fargo stagecoach came right through this very land that we're standing in.
Eileen is a member of the Hilltop Social Club, which was founded in 1921.
It was developed and thought up and created by this wonderful group of women who really needed to learn from each other, and it's become very focused on making sure that the building is here and people know what it represents. This is the year that the school was built, with many of the folks that helped make it happen, and of course a lot of the students.
Eileen and her fellow club members have become unofficial historians of the town of Hilltop and also the schoolhouse. The Hilltop classroom housed students from both Elbert and Douglas counties. This eventually led to Hilltop joining Douglas County in 1897.
I lived out here for 30 years before I knew that there was a town called Hilltop. I guess I think about all the people that came through this very spot. Hilltop, the pine trees and the wildflowers, beside the columbine and roses, around you grow, so sweet in summertime at Hilltop. Just a great experience when you come here and see I'm walking on the same steps and the same area where all these people live.
It took some time, but homesteaders from all across the world came to this part of the country in hopes of finding a place to call their own.
They mainly did lumber, charcoal, and forestry items that they would ship on the train to Denver, where those things were needed. Some of them were from parts as far away as Sweden. There was a family that came here and they used to host an oyster stew supper here at the schoolhouse.
The Hilltop Schoolhouse served not only as a place to learn, but also as an area for the community to gather, connect, and share their cultures.
Some years there were so many kids here that they divided the schoolroom into two, and they had two classes. We got a little ring-a-ding. I would say the most that they had ever had was between 30 and 35 kiddos, so that's pretty large. This typical school day schedule, some folks that used to go to school here said it was pretty close. That's kind of like what they remember. A lot of kids rode horses to the schoolhouse. There was an area here in the back where horses could stay all day and the kids would be responsible for making sure that the horses had water and something to eat. So the kids were busy. They weren't just here, learning their ABCs.
The expanding communities surrounding Hilltop, along with a redesigned railroad map, led to the eventual decline of the town. The Hilltop Social Club and Douglas County School District continue to work to preserve this piece of Colorado's early history.
Everyone that comes here feels enriched. I can see it on their faces. They express it. They want to learn more. They just think it's just a very special place. I hope that it'll be special for many, many generations.